Great goal from Phil Foden to bring them.
A pinger, wasn't it?
Oh, such a pinger.
Pinger.
Didn't get enough love, I thought.
No, it was a real pinger because the other thing that I think it did, I don't know if you'd agree with this, but I felt like Jordan Pickford was slightly taken by surprise. It's almost like he didn't anticipate because it was...
You saw his reaction. Because Pickford was on fire last night. But he kept them in the game.
He's a good keeper, and when you think about the way that Everton have been re-energised of late, there are many reasons, and I think I would contribute the fans hugely with the reasons why they've been so good of late. Sean Dyche obviously needs to get a lot of credit, but on the pitch, I think it is Pickford. I think he's the personality on the pitch. I think he's the public face of the club. I think he's a huge player for them, and ultimately they could have got something out of the game. It didn't go their way. City were too good, too dominant, and worthy winners. But there was a moment where you suddenly thought, "Oh wow, are Manchester City going to drop points at Goodison Park?" Which is just going to be like music to the ears of Liverpool and Arsenal fans, isn't it?
And Pickford, a good keeper. You boys sounded like you know jack about football. He's an accident waiting to happen, and it happened. He exerts more energy waving his arms around and doing things rather than focusing on positioning or distribution.
Now look,
how's he England's number one? Sad state of affair.
Madge, I don't want to be this guy. I really don't. Football is about opinion. It's about our bias. It's about our tribalism. But some things, they're not up for debate. Jordan Pickford is a good goalkeeper. Jordan Pickford is a good goalkeeper. In other news, water is wet. It's clear as day. Pickford is a good keeper. Do you agree?
Yeah, I
can't believe that anybody has decided to come onto here on a text message and slander Jordan Pickford and say actually that he's not a good goalkeeper. An accident waiting to happen. He's an excellent keeper.
Didn't he save penalties in the final of the European Championships?
There's you could list 100 problems with Everton and Jordan Pickford's name is never mentioned.
No, never.